a tutti, welcome to A Taste of Rosita Val Fortore. Today we are going to be making Nonna's orange cookies. So this is one of the recipes that Nonna would always make and freeze, and then whenever she would have people over, she would take it out and defrost it a couple hours before. I actually remember a couple times when Nonna would be in Italy and we would be taking care of her house. We kids would go into the cantina and go down to the freezer and eat all the sausage, the dried sausage, and eat all these cookies. So, sorry Nonna, I hope you're not watching. For this recipe, you'll need vegetable oil, orange juice, that's why I have all the fresh oranges here, 4 eggs, flour, baking powder, and sugar. Very easy, simple ingredients. First step for this recipe, you all know what it is, tie back your hair. As I always say, you don't want to be flossing your teeth when you're eating. First step, you're going to beat your eggs and your sugar together until it's like a light yellow. So the next step in this recipe is you're going to add your oil and orange juice. So for the next step, before you juice your oranges, what you're going to want to do, if you didn't see the fresh fish salad video, I do this with all citrus fruits. What I am using the fresh juice is you just want to squeeze them for a bit because you get more juice out of the fruit. Then I'm going to add the 4.5 cups of flour, our baking powder, and then we're on to the next step. Okay, so the next step for this recipe is what you're going to do. Typically what I always do when I'm baking is I put parchment paper because then it saves your pan. So you're first gonna put parchment paper on your pan, and then you're gonna take your batter and just put like maybe 2-3 cookies into the oven, 380, and just see what the texture and consistency is. Like no one always says, use your own judgment. So you might have to add more flour if it's not soft enough, or maybe if it's too soft. So we're gonna check that out. I just bake them and the consistency is like, you see, really fluffy, delicious. So I'm going to add now some orange zest because they weren't orangey enough for my liking with just the juice. So I'm gonna add the orange zest in here, 2 oranges. And then we're gonna add an additional step where what you're gonna do is you're gonna make the cookie and then you're gonna dip it in icing sugar. We have 2 of our cookies here, and the addition of the orange zest actually added a lot of pop. I can just smell it. Because you also have to realize, citrus fruits here in North America are not like the ones in Europe and in Mediterranean countries. So that's why they don't have so much flavor, so you need to add the zest. So I added the zest, and then what I did is I took the dough, threw in a bit of icing sugar, sprinkled some on top, and voila. So now it's time for the taste test. I'm currently sitting in the midst of a rainstorm, so I hope you guys can hear me well enough. We have our 2 little cookies here. Let's just do a little. Perfect amount of crunch on the outside, softness on the inside. You can even see the orange zest there. And these are really good with a nice coffee because they're not too sweet too. Absolutely amazing recipe. Thank you so much, Nonna. Like, subscribe, check out my Instagram page, YouTube channel. Let me know what you thought about this recipe if you tried it. I would love to hear from you guys. Until next time, buon appetito. We would be, see that was bad. Let's do another one. I can't, the initial first couple recordings are bad. Just let Grace come in. Uh-oh, it's actually juicing.